Imagine waking up one morning to find that the European Union, one of the world's most powerful economic blocs, has ceased to exist. The EU's flag, once a symbol of unity and cooperation, now lies in tatters. The consequences of such an event would be far-reaching, impacting global politics, economies, and societies. But what would really happen if the EU collapsed? Let's dive into this thought-provoking scenario and explore the potential effects. The European Union, comprising 27 member states, is one of the world's largest economic powers, with a combined GDP of over $18 trillion. The EU's single market and customs union have facilitated the free movement of goods, services, and people, creating a seamless economic zone. However, in recent years, the EU has faced numerous challenges, including the migrant crisis, Brexit, and rising nationalism. So, what if the EU's struggles became insurmountable, leading to its collapse? The collapse of the EU would have severe economic consequences. The single market and customs union would disintegrate, leading to tariffs and trade barriers between member states, disruption to global supply chains, loss of economic competitiveness, potential recession. The European Central Bank would struggle to maintain financial stability, and the euro might cease to exist as a common currency. The economic fallout would be felt globally, with trade partners like the US, China, and India affected. The collapse of the EU would also have significant political consequences. The absence of a unified European voice would create a power vacuum, potentially leading to rise of nationalism and protectionism, increased influence of external powers like Russia and China, potential fragmentation of the continent, loss of global influence. The EU's collapse would also raise questions about the future of European integration and the potential for a new, more fragmented Europe. The collapse of the EU would also have social consequences. The free movement of people, a cornerstone of the EU, would cease to exist, potentially leading to increased migration restrictions, loss of cultural exchange and diversity, potential rise in xenophobia and racism, disruption to social services and welfare systems. The EU's collapse would also affect the lives of millions of EU citizens living and working abroad. The collapse of the EU would have far-reaching global consequences. The absence of a unified European voice would impact global governance and international relations, trade agreements and economic partnerships, climate change and environmental policies, global security and defense. The EU's collapse would also create opportunities for other global powers to fill the vacuum. In conclusion, the collapse of the European Union would have severe economic, political, social, and global consequences. While this scenario is hypothetical, it highlights the importance of European integration and cooperation. As we navigate the complexities of global politics and economies, it's essential to consider the potential consequences of such a scenario and work towards a more unified and cooperative Europe. Thanks for watching. If you have any thoughts or opinions on this topic, please share them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more thought-provoking content.